Can we talk about Love is Blind? So I'm really enjoying this season so far. I'm only on episode 3. I enjoy some of the cast members. Half of the cast is goofy as fuck. I think we've already noticed all of this. Starting with Allie and Anton, even though y'all got engaged in what felt like 45 seconds, I am a fan. Didn't know she was going to be attracted to him just because I don't know people's level of attraction. I don't know. I don't know what they be wanting. But everything seemed cute. She's absolutely stunning, beautiful girl. She was into him. Everything about their relationship. There was no flags for me, but you know, you don't always see the flags in the first episode. So we'll see. I find myself kind of struggling even to speak on Calabria and Edmund because half of this is projection. Half of it is projection because I can see certain characteristics that we share. What I will say is Calabria is a healer. She is a fixer. And with that, you be trying to change people. You be trying to fix people and love them to health. Girl, that man is a child. She looking for a project. Now, you got to grow up out of that. She looking for a project. She's like, oh, you're sad. I'm a social worker. I can fix you and love you. No. This is just endless work. Not that Evan is not a good guy, but this match don't feel right. This looks like it's going to be the most draining thing you have ever done in your life, girl. This ain't it. This is not that. And I know that he has a lot of trauma in his past, and I don't want to fault him for anything or act like there's anything wrong with his personality. But he seems very stuck in that developmental stage of his life, just from the outside looking in. I don't know this man, but that's what it looks like. Like he just gives very childish. But you know what? I don't know these people. I don't know. Now, what I am enjoying about the season is there are more than love triangles. There are just love webs. Everybody like everybody that everybody else like. So I was kind of like on the edge of my seat. Who's going to pick who? But to start with Anna and Patrick, what is wrong with y'all? And I try not to get too deep into race relations of races that I am not a part of. But it just feels so weird to me. In a predominantly white environment, if you have just found yourself mostly dating white people, I'm not judging you for that, but I do think it is weird that you say that one, you only date white people, and that you also have declined to date people because they are Asian, and yet you feel some type of way that people have declined to date you because you are Asian while you are actively discriminating against other Asians. Does that not sound weird to you? You don't find that strange? You don't find that suspicious? And I think just the way that they behave, it speaks very clearly to how some minorities really feel the need to fully immerse themselves so deeply in whiteness so that they can be considered one of them as well. Sometimes they let you think that, but it's never going to be that. Now, I don't see that as much on Anna's end, but it's so blaringly loud on Patrick's end. And then after Anna, old girl, left the process, which... girl, what? After she left, and then he want to try to circle to Casey, and then want to be talking to my homegirl Casey and be like, oh, I had to cut off a connection. With who? Who you cut off a connection with? Did the camera not show it? Because now you're trying to spin it. I don't like that. Don't try to come over here and try to pick the girl up and sweep the crumbs into the dustpan. My girl Casey ain't no crumbs. What are you talking about? If he was really strongly considering Casey, cool. Keep considering her. But the fact that I feel like he's going to propose to Anna, and then when Anna left, now you want to be giving her big energy. I don't like that. I don't like that for her. Now on to Miss Sparkle Megan. I'm like, and first of all, your friends are lame as hell because that's the nickname they gave you. They're corny. Anyway, secondly, Shorty is clearly a chooser. She got all the other options like that for her. That's very cute. The fact that Blake left, strange. Whatever. Personally, don't think that Blake was her best option. Then you have these two opposites as far as your next options. You got the older man who's much more established. You have like a slightly younger man, single father, less financially stable. Here's the thing. If she is comfortable being the breadwinner, her and Jordan could work. As long as everything works out, with his son and things like that, I think that they could work in some capacity. I really do, because I think that their connection is like rooted in like friendship. I think Mike is a maniac. Now, could they be a good match? Potentially they could. Even though I'm not very fond of him, that doesn't mean that, it's somebody for everybody. That don't mean that they're not compatible just because I don't really like him that much. So they could be a match. It's something about him that I'm just like, this man got a little crazy behind the eyes. I'm seeing it. Is it something's going on there? I don't know, but I'm looking at you. I almost forgot to talk about Joe and Madison because I kind of almost forgot that they existed, but they met. Joe had me a little nervous. I was like, do you like Shorty? Like, is everything okay? I think everything's okay for now. I don't know, but yeah, I forgot about that.